my Christmas house tour 2016, y'all. What? I have a beachy nautical theme in the living room. This is the mantle. Everything on the mantle came from either Hobby Lobby or Pier 1. There's a sailboat with a squirrel captain, and I glued little tiny miniature glass beads on the hull for Christmas lights. There's Frosty in his lifeguard chair. These are starfish lights that came from Pier 1, and that's a starfish tree topper that also came from Pier 1, which is way too heavy for my Christmas tree now. And that's sort of a view of the living room. The stockings both came from Pier 1, and the stocking identifiers, I don't know what you call them, I got them from Etsy. Or Etsy, depending on how you pronounce it. It's probably Etsy. That's a narwhal. Isn't it great? I used a craft netting thing instead of a ribbon around the Christmas tree or a garland. And there's a little hermit crab. All of my ornaments on my Christmas trees go by a theme, and they're all, on this particular tree, they're all the old world Christmas style glass ornaments, and they're all ocean themed, except for him. He's a goldfish in a party hat, because, come on. He's a shark who has fantastic teeth. I really like him. And Santa riding a seahorse. He was my Christmas present from P last year. This is a Christmas tree skirt I got from Pier 1, and I found this octopus wrapping paper from Target, and I thought it went really well with the Christmas tree skirt. Here's my nativity. My mother and father give me a piece of the nativity every year, which is why I have so many different parts of this, including goats and lambs and baby Jesus and kitties and whatnot. This is the Fontanelli Christmas set, and I think you can buy this online now. I'm not sure if any stores carry it anymore, but it's all resin. Here's the sideboard. I have got a seashell Christmas tree that I made myself, a burlap one, and then sort of a twiggy one. Here's one of my vintage Santa Claus my mama gave me. These are some driftwood deer I found at Target, of all places. And here is one more stocking because I couldn't resist. He's a very nice squirrel, and he's from Pier 1. This was another tree topper that didn't work on the Christmas tree, and up here I've got a little lobster made of driftwood and a glass ball with rope netting around it. Going down the back stairs, we've got the garland with the battery-powered lights, along with 2 wreaths. Both of them are on the battery-powered lights, which also have timers. I got the lights at Target, the greenery from Hobby Lobby. This is a starfish garland around the front stairs. And then I've got the same sort of garland and lights in the chandelier in the dining room. There is my Parrish's Christmas tree. I got this guy because Parrish had a lot of ornaments from his childhood, and I needed a special place to put those. So I got a sort of goldy 70s style Christmas tree to really showcase his stuff. Look at him, he's so cute. That is a star he made out of pipe cleaners when he was 18. There is my squirrel tree. I made this tree skirt out of felt and sequins, all from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and I think Joann's is where we ended up having to go. But I just printed out patterns and cut it out and then glued them all on, and then I sewed on this sparkly little ribbon down for the trim. My squirrel tree came from a need to have an entire tree devoted to nothing but the squirrel ornaments I have collected over the past however many years since I've been in college. This one actually came from Germany. P's sister gave that one to me. Even the lights on this tree are squirrels. They're little LED squirrel lights that I picked up at Pier 1. And here is my room. This room is a sort of a felted theme, so even the wreath has some felted berries and felted leaves. And I like to have a lot of little touches everywhere. I don't like just having a single, here's my crow tree. I like having all of this stuff. So this tree I picked up at Hobby Lobby several years ago. It was pre-lit, which is handy. And I just recently found that garland from Target. I had had some from Hobby Lobby, I think, but I didn't really like it that much. So these little ornaments all came from either Anthropologie. That little squirrel came from Cracker Barrel. That's my Yeti of Truth or the Puma of Persuasion. He came from Anthropologie several years ago. And that's Remus. It's not really because Remus doesn't have a white belly. But he came from Target. The mammoth did. And that little deer came from Anthropology, and the wishbone is the exception that proves the rule. He's the only thing that's not felt on this tree. I've got two little deer in a snowdrift of garland over the bed, and here's a deer and the fire that came from Target. Thanks so much for watching my Christmas house tour of 2016. This is also my vlogging channel, so please like and subscribe for more. I upload every Sunday, sometimes Monday, depending on how I'm feeling and what's going on in my life. See ya!